Welcome back. Good to see you all. Hold on, I'm just get a couple of screens up here and running. Good to see everyone. Welcome back. Today's Wednesday. What is going on with Carvana? Look at that nice little run. News came out. Earnings better than expected. I knew something was up when I started seeing a Carvana truck driving around in the neighborhood. I says, "What?" And it was a brand new truck. I'm like, "Wow, they must be spending money." But it looks like that stock was one of those stocks that we've traded. And we've been trading it every day for a lot of us here. And it all started right around here, right around in May, when we saw the stock around $6. We had that big run up to about 13, and we saw it make a big run to 17. I mean, it's just like the stock is obviously has been treating us very well for some of us, not only as a day trader, but as a swing trader. We're going to talk a little bit more about it. Obviously, the most important thing that you need to learn, other than just, catching that big runner and being at the right place at the right time, is following the iceberg orders, because we're going to talk a little bit about that. There's a couple of good iceberg orders. Not only do we have them on AT&T, AMD, PLDA. There's a lot of stocks that are moving this morning, and we know that obviously Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the best day to trade, and we're definitely going to be checking those out. So a couple of stocks out there before we get started. Let's talk about what happened yesterday. Oh, and by the way, hopefully everybody enjoyed their class this morning at 8 a.m. with Josh, that private trading room. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that, and hopefully it looks like everyone's back in here. Once again, if you want to get into that room, talk to Education Advisor at Cybertrade University. I'll tell you a little bit about how to get in there. Alex, you had a good time? Good. Lita, you were in there? Grant, good. Perfect. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Once again, if you guys want to get into that room, just call the office, talk to Education Advisor. Anyway, let's talk about what happened yesterday, because, obviously it's all about what happened yesterday that makes us excited, why we should wake up in the morning and why we're here. So a couple of good movers I want to start off with is the IONQ. All right. So IONQ has not only been a very, very good day trade, but it's been a phenomenal swing trade also. We've been watching this stock since May 2. This stock was right around the $4 price range. It's already at $16, breaking 52-week highs. This stock is probably going to get close to this high around 18. I'm throwing the stock back on the watch list, but it's more or less you got that big resistance levels right around that 17. But I'm going to put it on the B list, not on the A list, okay? Because this is more on the swing trading as of right now. Yesterday worked out pretty good. Got a little volatile sometimes, but wasn't that terrible. Nice little mover right there. ICAD, another great runner yesterday. Very inexpensive stock, $2 stock. Look how nice this is right around 10:30. Ran from 225 up to 375. I was talking to a new student yesterday that we had actually not too far from our area right here in Queens, where we live in New York. And she, and one thing I think she got she's actually a student in the trading room right now. She became one of our gold students. She's like, Fausto, I've been trading forever. I've been dealing options. No one has ever shown me a stock go from, right around this $2 to $4. Okay. I heard about it. I seen it. Listen, there are people think they got these scanners. We'll show you how to go out there and find it. She was so convinced after, doing this and taking class with other people and being an accountant, that stock right there, just being in that room one day, just saw that, kind of sold her. And it was during that conversation, I want to bring that up to ICAD. So I'd like to welcome aboard. By the way, we're getting a really nice move in Carvana again. We're going to come back and check that out. I'm seeing it right here on my level 2. So I don't know if I know we're running 2 cameras. So running one on the face, one through the back, so you guys can see on my monitors what's going on. But if you see on the one behind my head, you can see we're getting a nice little run up right here on that Carvana trade. Anyway, a couple of the stocks I want to touch upon before we go through that watch list. I know you guys are really excited about that list, but we got to talk about what happened yesterday because a lot of it was what trickles into our swing trades. Nikola had a good little move. I don't know. I think Nikola still looks like a good swing trade. She had that little pop early. She's been holding here at 225. You could see here on the long-term chart. Let me bring this up. You could see it right here. It looks like it's building a little bit of a Fausto flag. It's got big resistance levels right around the $3. Okay, so if you were here yesterday, chances are you probably noticed there was a big iceberg order right at that $3. Now remember, the idea about being a good trader is following the money. That's what it's all about. Okay, that's what it's all about. So Nikola was a good one that moved yesterday. I think I just have two more I want to touch upon. HYPR. Okay. Very slow, very inexpensive. It's been a decent swing trade, 250 up to about 330. And then the Schwab in pre-market was just absolutely fabulous. This stock, you can see it right here, had very good earnings. It started right around 9 o'clock. We had, what was nice about this stock, right around 9 o'clock, if you attended yesterday, you'll see it. We had some really good iceberg orders. Stock started hitting around 62, made a Fausto flag. It went to 63, Fausto flag, 64, Fausto flag, all the way up to about 9:30, and then kind of flatline. So going right to open all the way to 67. It still looks like a swing trade. Remember, to be a very good swing trader, it needs to have consistency. It needs to hold there. The longer it trades there, the more volume it trades, the more people own the stock, the better it is. So anyway, Schwab put it on our radar. By the way, does anyone here have a Schwab account? I don't know if I really ask you. I don't know if you're here on social media. Anybody here have a Schwab account? Or because if you do, you can get direct access from it. They have the Street Smart Pro. For some of you, I don't know if you know this, but when I started, Cybertrade University came out, and believe it or not, there was this big dispute I had with Schwab because they copied a company's name that they merged called the Cyber Pro, and then Cyber Corp, and then it became Cyber Trader. Very similar in names, and I did a lot of education for Schwab. So we kind of worked out something where I trained a lot of their clients. I've done a lot of presentations to Schwab in the past. So they do have a direct access system. So definitely look at it. I think E-Trade is going to Schwab too. Listen, if that's the case, Michael, I mean, listen, you have TD Ameritrade. Schwab is, you don't hear too much of them, but they are a big powerhouse in the industry. So it looks like they are making a big comeback, but it was a pretty good swing trade. Anyway, let's get back to what's going on today. Let's see what's going on this morning. So anyway, we got this big move on Carvana. Let's go check it out. So Carvana, you could see it right here. Huge run up. Okay, huge run up. Beautiful Fausto flag being built. Came down to 45, down to 58. Big move when that news came out right here in the morning regarding the earnings. I think there was something else. What else came out? Something else news came out on it. There's something about $1 billion. Two things that came out. Carvana enters into distribution agreement with Citigroup, offering up to $1 billion of Class A common shares. Okay, both came out this morning. So it looks like they had it all and prepared with that news. So they really like it. They really, really like it. Now, is it too late to buy Carvana? Just remember, everybody, Carvana was a $360 stock. We always joke about this stock, but look at this thing. Big support levels. Looks great right now, right? But one thing you got to keep focused is this right here. Okay, so right there is big resistance levels, which we're getting close to it. Right around there was at 57. Looks like we got that 58. 48 right there, 58 right there. What number is that? 58. So we got big resistance, 58 to around 59, 60, right around that number. Now, when I go here on level 4, I'll bring this over here. Okay, so I'm not really seeing anything out there. You got this 16,000 share seller out there, but the big seller was pretty much right here. Okay, took this guy out 55. And then you have a little bit here at 57. So those are where our iceberg orders are. But anyway, Carvana, back on the watch list. CVNA, let's keep an eye on it. Okay, a couple other stocks here that I found. Okay, so we had this one. I took it off my watch list. 5 million shares. I didn't really think it was moving that much. I was super impressed about it, but I want to bring up a really good one. This one was a little bit easier. AT&T. Okay, so once again, did anyone here? A lot of you subscribe to my Instagram. I don't know if anyone here is on my Instagram. I did a video on Instagram about AT&T this morning around 8:30 this morning. Go back to it. I did a quick reel, 60 seconds, about this big 600,000 share buyer on the bid, hit that support levels. Boom, the stock's at 1420. You had all the way since yesterday. It was a great overnight swing trade. And you could see how it panned off, worked out for you this morning. So if you get a chance, please go look at that. All right. But anyway, AT&T on the watch list, took a very big hit. I haven't seen a big iceberg order on AT&T that big in a long time. But we have that one. We got Carvana. Let's see what else I got here. VRM. VRM is moving up pretty nicely too. A little bit more inexpensive. Had a couple of iceberg orders here at around 250. One guy got done around 258. This stock right here, big. You can see it was a $50 stock. This stock's been holding here for forever, since last year. It's starting to make a good little trend. It could be a swing trade also. Remember, everyone is so petrified about day trading or swing trading. You got to learn how to day trade first. Please get that out of your mind. Everyone's always talking about, they're still stuck in 2000 with the financial crisis. Those days are over. Okay. So VRM, keep an eye on that one. Look, we're running out of time. We got about 2 minutes. PBLA is another one that came up. PBLA. There's another one that's moving this morning. You can see here in the 2-day chart, stock is gapped up. Very inexpensive, 1.3 million shares. Stock was a $1,000 stock. I don't even know if that's even real, if that's a reverse stock split, but apparently it could be, because this stock got destroyed. $3,000. So it was 10,000. This stock got destroyed. My God, is that even, hammered. Anyway, maybe the drug came back. I don't know, but could be a good dead cat bounce. Could be, I get very careful when I deal with pharmaceutical stocks. Remember, these companies, when they lose on their drug, they're finished. So whatever happened to it doesn't look too good. But you know what? Maybe hit a bottom. We'll put it on a watch list. A couple other ones. AMD. Okay, so AMD moving up nice. Looks like it came out with earnings announcement. Little pop right here at 120. AMD, you can see right here. I'll bring this up over here. This is what we're looking for cyber traders. Big iceberg order. It doesn't sound like a lot. 28,000 at $122. You got to be an advanced trader, trade the stock. But this guy's been out there since 4 o'clock in the morning. You can't see it clear as day. This is a gorgeous iceberg order. Look how beautiful that 118, 122 stock started picking up right around here. You had an opportunity. We were in a cyber group room. A lot of you were in the trading room. You saw that. I know some of you here on YouTube and Instagram and whoever's watching on social media probably didn't see that. By the way, if you want to get in our trading room, let me put that QR code in there. Almost forgot to do that. Yep, there you go. In the top left-hand corner, you'll see that little QR code. Just take your phone, scan it. We'll get you in that trading room. You could be there for a whole week. But we were trading at pre-market. Boom, you guys did great. Good call on that one on AMD. Nikola, like I told you, keep an eye on that one too. You got a couple of 400,000 share sellers out here at 272. We got to keep an eye on those orders, fellow traders. Just remember. So that one's doing well. One last stock before we go. Christopher in the cyber group room, the trading room, Revon is moving up too. That stock has been doing really well. The stock is testing some big resistance levels right around here. You can see it. Let me blow this up right here. So just be careful that 26, all right, Chris? So Revon is definitely going on the watch list. And Bill Ireland in the cyber group room says, Fausto, one of our old students here, has been here forever. And we love you, Bill. Plug's been doing pretty well too. You can see it $8 to 13, but it's got big resistance levels right around that 50 to 1370. But Plug's been treating us pretty well too. We traded yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, we did. It had that big move there early, and it kind of crapped out a little bit. But Plug, put it on the B list. All right, cyber traders, let's get ready for the market opened up. All right, we got about less than 15 minutes. If you watch on social media, once again, if you want to get into our trading room, just click on that QR code on the top left-hand corner. Just use your phone, scan it. You could also just go visit our website. Today at 12 o'clock, I am doing an open house. So if you want to listen in, I'm going to teach you how to follow these iceberg orders. We'll kind of there to answer any questions. So whoever wants to come and join us, please go out and share us. You want to learn, you got to earn. It's how it works. Cyber traders in the Cyber Group room, we'll be back in a little bit. So we'll start commentary once the market opens up. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading, and be safe, all right?